Welcome to the Artist Perspective Podcast with your host, Eileen Breedlove Davis. Listen as she teaches you to honor your creative spirit, interviews other artists, and answers your art-related questions. And now, here's Eileen Breedlove Davis from Atlanta, Georgia, who just loves to tell everyone about the magic of her world of art.
Hello there. This is Eileen. I'm coming to you today from my Valley of Yellow Creek Art Studio, and the show is brought to you by the Tips and Tools for Artists. This Tips and Tools for Artists is a 52-week free lesson series, and it's based on watercolor painting, but with lots of good information for all artists. I'll tell you more about it in just a couple of minutes. But I want to tell you about a trip that I recently took to my home in South Georgia called Loblolly Cove. And I was up early to watch the daybreak and sunrise over the pond from my kitchen window. The cobalt blue sky was almost completely filled with peach-colored, soft, puffy clouds, and the mist on the pond was sweeping the night away. I'll tell you, to live part-time in this beautiful setting inspires my creativity so much, and my love of painting, too. Recently, in a town near this home, I participated in an art show. We hung everything up in the art tent, and it was one tent amongst many, all under the tall, stately pines of South Georgia. And we even had pine straw to set our booths up on as the floor. It was a big show, and folks were coming from far and near to see the arts and the crafts. I love to do these shows because I love the energy that the crowd brings. And people were coming by to see my work, and they would ooh and ah over little detail in the paintings. It made me feel so good. I was glad that everyone liked my paintings. But I had some things to overcome before I got to this point. I had to overcome perfectionism and shyness about my art. And this is important because at any kind of show, you must talk about your work. Others want to know what technique was used to paint this passage or what colors were used here. So you have to speak up. Even I, who have been showing since 1988, had to overcome some shyness with this show. But by the end of the day, I wasn't having any problem talking about my work, how I painted it, or to talk about the story each painting told. And today, the two words to work on are persistence and courage. Now, I know that you possess these two character traits in your non-creative life, but do you practice them in your artistic life? To a successful artist, there are certain skills that must be learned as you prepare to paint from your heart. These skills come along with practicing, and thinking creatively about the story your work will tell. Persistence is necessary, as you probably won't be successful the first time you try a new type of paint or a technique or canvas or paper. So the key word here is persistence. Try and try again until you are fully satisfied with the results. Look at your paintings in a mirror. If there's still dissatisfaction, you can always put it down and let it rest a while, or you could find an artist friend and ask for their suggestions about improving your painting. Albert Einstein said, "Sticking to it is the genius," and I totally agree. Courage is another word that we want to learn, and courage is a vital tool in your creativity. Be willing to take risk and try something you haven't tried before. Always be open to new ideas and possibilities. And always be prepared when new ideas appear. have the courage to talk about and show your work. If you lose perfectionism and shyness and replace them with persistence and courage, you are well on your way to success. And I want to get back to the tips and tools for artists for just a minute. I put this program together because I wanted to help artists refine their skills, beginning at the beginning with how to buy a palette, and then on to brushes, and so on, and even down to how to draw 1- and 2-point perspective, and much more helpful information. Each week for 52 weeks, that's 1 full year, you will receive an email with new information and a video showing you how a new skill can be learned. You can go to http://artistperspective.com to sign up for this gift from me to you. At this website, you can download the podcast to listen to in your car or on your computer. Also, the show notes or resources are on this page. And that's http://artistperspective.com. So until next time, this is Elaine Breedlove Davis saying, remember to honor your creative spirit.